Spicing Up 2024 ang ating topic for today. And I'm just going to suggest top 3 things that you can actually do, and it will be powered by automatic behaviors all throughout. So, number 1 is, of course, when you have the opportunity to spice up 2024, it's important to set bold goals. Importante na we are going to focus on how can we set those goals to make a difference, which is very, very important. Also, don't forget na you can volunteer and pay it forward. I'm going to explain that a little bit deeper mamaya-maya because it's very important. And number 3, cultivate a positive heart and mind. Napaka-importante na we are able to establish a very good level of well-being for 2024. When we say well-being, yung sa 7 areas of satisfaction, of course, you have your spiritual, physical, emotional, relational, intellectual, material, and financial areas of satisfaction. So those are very, very important. And of course, what is going to support that moving forward will be automatic behaviors. So we talked about elevating 2024. It has something to do with goals. And of course, we talk about spicing up your 2024 naman to have these 3 very, very important suggested focuses. So ano ba yung automatic behaviors? These are action or responses that occur without conscious thought, intention, or deliberate decision making, often ingrained through repetition, practice, or habituation, leading to the development of automaticity. These actions are effortless and without the need for conscious awareness or active cognitive processing. It is a result of the brain's ability to streamline certain actions to conserve cognitive resources. So, napaka-importante maunawaan natin yan. So, automatic behaviors are done through repetition, are done through decisive decisions. It is done through intentional activities para lalo tayo magkaroon ng mas makapangyarihan o mas maanghang na 2024. So for instance, if one of your automatic behaviors is that you find the joy in difficulty right now, then every time na mahihirapan ka, you will embrace it instead of avoiding it, diba? Kaso nga lang, most often than not, there's an inclination more to actually avoid as much as possible difficulties in life kasi yun yung naging culture ng mundo. Marami mga tao, they want to actually progress but they want to put minimal effort in that. Actually, hindi siya pwede. Because if you want to progress, if you want to find the joy in difficulty, then you have to invest in your ability to overcome. So you have to invest resources, you have to invest your time, you have to invest your energy in everything that you need so that you may be able to find the joy para maging automatic yung behavior ng joy when you face difficulties in life. Remember, napaka-importante kasi na when you face difficulties in life, you understand na every time you overcome, you become a better person. Kasi wala naman talagang individual who is able to overcome difficulties na hindi nag-progress sa kanilang buhay. So if you're going to look at Steve Jobs, he founded Apple when it was primarily a software-based organization building towards in Apple Macintosh, the first computer na meron siyang dynamic or user-friendly interface. Ano yung nakikita mo ngayon sa Windows, ganun yung itsura ng Apple during that time. And what happened was, nagkaroon ngayon sila ng falling out with the board. So nasibak siya, natanggal siya, na-oust siya doon sa company na he actually founded. And he was able to overcome. So he was able to put up Pixar, and then Apple invited him back, and now we have iPad, we have iPhone. Naalala ko, one of the greatest revolution that he made was iPod, yung device that actually stores thousands of songs na bago nag-shift to iTunes and Spotify. So, isipin mo, the company that you founded was the company that booted you out, and then they wanted you back in. So it was kind of ironic na yun yung nangyari. But at the end of the day, it did happen that way. So nakakaaliw lang isipin na that was the thing that occurred during that time. So it's very important for us to understand that creating automatic behaviors takes a lot of effort. And of course, when you have automatic behaviors, eventually in goal setting, in setting up bold goals, then it's going to be easier for you. But in the end, remember, the most difficult step of 1,000 miles is always the first one. So remember, napaka-importante na we set those automatic behaviors. So when you are able to establish automatic behaviors, what happens is, ang sinasabi nga dyan, everything just becomes easier for you. Okay? So for instance, automatic behaviors that definitely is going to help you out. Spice of 2024 is to start living a life of truth. So you will stop lying. Hindi ka na magsisinungaling. You will not lie to yourself. You will not lie to others. You will be basically moving in the truth. And when you start to establish automatic behaviors based on foundational truth, which is absolute, then ang mangyayari sa'yo, you will have the faculty, the equipping, na ikaw ay makakalagpas doon sa most difficult portion ng iyong buhay. One of the most difficult automatic behaviors I have seen in human behavior is the ability to stop lying to themselves and start believing the truth about themselves. Okay? So for instance, a lot of people, they don't have, the confidence, and they're insecure because they have believed a lie that has been pushed in terms of culture sa kanila. So for instance, yung kasinungalingan that we are victims kung galing tayo sa hirap. Ako galing ako sa hirap, but I do not consider myself a victim because you actually hold yung future mo. So if you want to be determined and succeed, it will happen because you are going to push through with that type of mentality. So it's very important for us to realize how beautiful life is kung ganun na magiging push natin. Okay? So, let's move on to establishing goals. And remember, automatic behaviors, it's not going to be automatic in the beginning, but if you make that as part of your bold goals for 2024, you are definitely going to spice up your life. Sabi nga ng adage, the only thing constant in this world is to change. So, if you don't change, you die. Sabi yan sa one of the books that I have read, in Good to Great Companies, and si Jim Collins actually wrote that book, Good to Great and Built to Last. Napakaganda na studies on how companies actually set bold goals and was able to overcome difficulties in their corporate structure.